Hi, my name is Terena. I was gonna tell Terena HINES. Okay, I was gonna tell you the difference between uh, hate, hate, and just doing your job. I mean, but personally, I don't believe that. I don't believe that I should, like for example, I don't believe I should have my babies by a white man. I don't believe that I should do that. I believe that I should stay with my own culture. That's just the black supremacist inside of me that believes in that. I believe that black people are beautiful, more beautiful than any culture. That's just what I believe in. Okay? That's just my opinion. But I don't go up. But the thing is, I don't go around hating people. You know what I'm saying? Some people, I don't go around hating people. I once dated out of my race before, and I never had any children with a Mexican or a white man. I never had no children with them. And the reason why is because I was not ready to have kids by another culture, because I believe that would be breaking the rule of what I believe in. I believe that all black people should have a relationship with each other. I do believe that. And then it becomes my relationship with God. I look at everyone as human. I do. But my opinion about me being with a black man is my opinion. I just believe that black women should go with black men, and black men should go with black women. I don't think that we should be diverse when it comes to a relationship when it's a baby involved. When it's a baby involved, I believe that you should be their friends, but I don't believe you should have babies with them. No, I don't believe in that. You know, I mean, I believe that you should have babies with a black woman, black man. You know. But that's my personal thing, though. It's my personal opinion. I try not to get in the way of people, but when you take this stuff to your job and you start mistreating black women, if you're a white woman out there that's prejudiced and racist, you start mistreating black women because you are white supremacist, then that's when it becomes a problem. I can't bring my personal opinion of what I like to be around on my job. I can't bring that to my job. I can't say, well, okay, all black people should be in this apartment. Oh, and then the white girl say, oh, all white people should be in the apartment. You're not allowed to do that. It won't be business. It won't be business. It won't be equal. It won't be equal opportunity. I'm an equal opportunist. An equal opportunist believe that every culture is equal in a business. Okay, in a business, they're equal. They equal to work, equal living. That's what a equal opportunist believe in, and that's who I am. I'm a equal opportunist. Yes, I do. I do believe in black supremacy, and that's my personal lifestyle. But when it comes to my job, I don't treat the white people unfair. I don't treat the Mexicans unfair. I don't treat the Italians or the Chinese or anybody out there in the Latins. I don't treat them unfair because that's my personal view. That's my personal view. When you're talking about your professional view, you shouldn't even have a personal life. When they come into when you come into work, you shouldn't even have your personal opinion inside your job like that. You shouldn't have that, or else you're gonna lose people. When it comes to your personal life, you cannot. Your personal life, you cannot. You cannot really change what people think. On a professional, you cannot change what people think. You cannot. But when it comes to a professional business, it's called equal opportunities. I know how to divide the two. My personal opinion from my professional opinion. My professional opinion, I would say, okay, equalism. My personal opinion, I would say, okay, black supremacists. I do believe in that, and I don't think that, my son should marry a white girl or marry a Mexican. So I will tell my son that. That's my personal opinion, son. Watch out, because their culture is different than ours. That's what I would tell my sons. Same thing with my daughter. Watch out. Don't marry him. Just be his friend. If he's white or Mexican or Latino. That's what I would tell my daughter. Because I'm not used to that. I'm not really used to. I'm not used to having a mixed baby inside of my household. I'm not used to that. I mean, yeah, we have them in the family, yes, but I'm not used to that. I cannot look at my son having a baby with a white girl or a Latin or a Mexican. To me, that would be heart throbbing. It would be broken. It would be a broken-hearted thing to do. Because the first thing I would say to my son is that, the first thing I would ask him, am I white? Am I white? Am I white, mama? Okay then. Is your daddy white? Okay then. We both are black. So what's wrong with getting a black woman if you're a black man? I would say the same thing to my daughter. What's wrong with getting a black boyfriend if you're a black girl? Or married a black man? You have to love yourself. If you're going to go with another culture, that means you don't love yourself. So that's what I believe in. That's what I believe in. That's my personal opinion. But when it comes to my professionalism, I don't bother them people like that. I don't mistreat them. I don't mistreat their culture. I know how to divide personal from professional. I just work with you, but that don't mean I have to go home to you. You see what I'm saying? But when you got some white girl, a Mexican, a Latin walking inside a black household and damaging stuff, that's personal. That's a personal thing. That's not professional. That's personal. Why? Because you're going home to the black girl. You're going home to the black family. And the black family don't want you in their home. But when it comes to professionalism, they deal with you. They tolerate you. Because they have to, because you're human and they equal opportunities. But they don't want you in their home. They don't want to go home to you, no. They don't want to lay in the same bed as you, no. You got some people out there that's like that. You got people out there that just got their personal opinion. But yeah, I used to date white men. I used to date Mexican men. But I never had a baby with them. I just never had a baby with them. That was the only godly thing to do is just love everybody. But then again, I love myself even more to marry a black man, But thank you very much for listening.